As you can see, this is quite a large site, rather spread out. You'll see various items around the site, which I'll explain as we reach them, what they are and what they're used for. Right now the first thing is to find a suitable place to land. The ground is not as flat as it looks from higher up. It's important to know where the ship is in the site, as the site is designed to get you lost and disoriented while trying to navigate around it. The ship can be used as a navigation beacon to try and help me find the way around. So you've got to move clear of any obstructions before landing. Now waiting for the landing gear to deploy. And now the ground scanner is available. Get a better idea of the topography underneath the ship. Blue indicates I can land where I am. Let's take a look round. Well, let's start having a look round. Oh, I picked something up already. A relic. This is a relic tower. The ancient relics are on top of the tower. I have to shoot it off with the SRV's guns. Not too many shots or I'll destroy the relic in the process. Ancient relics have uses at Stradian structures, which we'll cover in a different video. But here at a ruined site, they're just valuable artefacts that I can sell later on. While this site looks quite empty, there's actually quite a lot of things here, but I have to find them. It's a bit of a treasure hunt. Oh, look, an urn.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Although the site looks quite empty, as I said, there are things hidden, and the ground, the earthworks, the embankments, the pits do make it very difficult to manoeuvre around a lot of it. It's quite challenging driving around a ruined site. This is by design. There's no sentinels here to annoy me, unlike a structure, but I can easily get the SRV stuck, roll it over. It takes quite a bit of practice. I thought I had the cargo scoop down, but clearly I didn't.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Now we're just going to get rid of these rocks in the way. Again, be very careful not to shoot the artifact you want to collect, or I'll destroy it.
Cargo scoop retracted.
And on to the next item, wherever it may be. Scanners picked up an ancient relic. It does pick them up from a much greater distance than anything else for some reason. The wave scanner, the radar-like sweeping display just below the cockpit window, it normally detects metallic objects and signal sources. The Guardian sights as a strange energy comes from almost everything they have, hence the signals randomly appearing on the display.
Cargo scoop deployed.
This is useful determining the limits of the Guardian sight. You notice when I turn away from the sight, there's no longer a signal on the wave scanner,
Cargo scoop retracted.
but throughout the sight you get a constant sweeping signal like that. The older Guardian technology emits a strange energy that humans don't really understand. Now, as the cargo hold's full, there's a limitation unfortunately when doing these sights. We have to go back to the ship and transfer the items I've collected to the ship. This is a recurring theme when doing a ruined site. Frequent trips back to the ship to empty the cargo hold, then go out and find some more things. Here we're not going to dock with the ship, we're actually just going to transfer the contents to it. Okay, that's done. I'll have to find some more. Now, it's anyone's guess where the artefacts are on these ruined sites. It is indeed a treasure hunt to find them. I'm also gathering data while I'm here. I'm heading towards a field of obelisks, which are a kind of data terminal. Find an active one, collect some Guardian data from it, which is used to unlock items in the game later on. But many of these are dead. Ooh, that sound indicates an active obelisk. Just checking my data link scanner is configured, which it is. Now I've got to get in the right position relative to the obelisk to be able to scan it. I'm around the wrong side at the moment. Okay, I've collected some data. On to the next one. This particular ruined site has many obelisks arranged in fields around the site, but finding them all again is a challenge. One, maybe two of each group might be active. No more. Which one is anyone's guess. Detect another obelisk. Nope, sorry, another relic. Obelisks only show up on the radar after I've already scanned them. In case you're wondering though, I can't scan them again. Once I've got the data from that obelisk, it's dead. I'm far enough back I can shoot it without having to go to turret view, but I'm too close to it. Again, being careful, just enough shots to dislodge it from the tower without destroying it in the process.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo
More
scoop
obelisks.
retracted.
Oh look, another active one. I missed that. I can see some more in the distance too. The symbols on the obelisk are representative of a mission that can be played out in the game using the artefacts to unlock other information. I'm not participating in that activity right now though, so for me they're irrelevant. I scanned this one from the cockpit as I was far enough back not to need to use the turret view, and I was facing it directly. Now I've got to negotiate these rather awkward earthworks and rough terrain to the outer parts of the saddle. Oh look, an orb. We'll have that.
Deployed.
The exact purpose of both these artefacts isn't really known.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Relics are used to activate data terminals at structure sites. The other artefacts, their exact use of the Guardian date is unknown now. It is believed the orb is some kind of religious symbol to them, like the totem. Having some trouble here with the SRV. Couldn't get to go forwards when I wanted to. This area's ruined site often resembles ramparts from ancient fortifications on Earth. What's that? A casket.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
That's 3 items, one more back to the ship. I see some more obelisks in the distance. We'll try and get to all of them while I'm here. The big challenge is remembering where everything is that you see on your travels around the site and trying to find a way back to a site or an area
Cargo scoop deployed.
after I run back to the ship. Hence using the ship as a navigation marker to try and help me find the way back to places. There's a tablet.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo hold.
And now I'll put up again.
Capacity. Cargo scoop retracted.
It takes quite a while to clear one of these sites because of the limited capacity of the SRV, the size of the site, the amount of exploring. I rarely find everything, but if I find enough I'll be happy. There's a tablet though. I can't pick it up right now because my cargo's full. I have to try and find a way back to it once I've gone and offloaded in the ship. There's something down there too at the bottom of the slope. Another item to come back for later. What is that? It is an orb. Yes, I know my forward landing gear is floating off the ground. That's a simulation glitch. Now to try and find those artefacts I spotted just now. I could retrace my tyre tracks, it's one way to find my way back, but not always reliable. Okay, there's the orb I saw just now. If I can drive over the rocks, I should be able to get it without having to remove them. Saves time.
Cargo scoop retracted.
You can see I've been over this embankment before. There was a tablet around here somewhere. Could that be it over there? Yeah, that cluster of rocks to the right. Nope, I must have taken it. Nope, tyres go to it. Okay. Maybe it's over here. Yes, there's something there. A tablet. Got it.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Another relic tower. Now this time I can shoot it from here without having to go to turret view, as I'm somewhat further back from it. Again, saves time. Let's see what's over here. Not very much by the look of it. Maybe we should check out the obelisks instead. It is believed these ancient routes formed some kind of communication network around the galaxy back in Guardian times, but no one knows for sure as they were now extinct for the last 2 million years. Something over there, another relic. Probably on top of that embankment, looking at it. Let's see if we can get up on top of it. Once we get close enough, it'll emerge from the ground. Like that.
Cargo scoop deployed.
And we're full again. Back to the ship to unload again. Look, another casket. Frustrating when I can't pick things up because I'm already full. Have to try and find my way back here afterwards. A frequent situation with these road sites. And we've taken off in the low gravity. Try not to crash into that strong thing. If you're wondering, this ship that I'm using now, the Guardian 2, is specifically configured for doing these missions and has enough space to do at least 4 sites worth of artefacts. Now I've got to go over that. There's always a way, you just got to find it. There's that casket I saw earlier.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Ugh. Jet thrusters into the air. Again, sometimes they do float in the air above the rocks. Just a strange feature of Guardian artefacts, they just do that sometimes. Nothing much up here, but a good view. It's always good to look down into the valleys each side of these embankments, as you often have artefacts hidden away down here. You never know what you're going to find or where you're going to find it. I can see an urn there.
Scoop deployed.
Again, floating above the ground, that strange way that Guardian items sometimes do. And we've got it.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Note the wave scanner's going blank here as I'm heading out of the settlement. Well, settlement into ruins, but as I head away from it, the energy trail just disappears and the scanner goes blank. Tells me two things. One, I'm leaving the ruined site. Two, there's nothing to find out there in that direction. Well, up here on the border wall I can see, if I call it a wall, I can see whatever else might be lurking down there. Nothing out that way. That's outside the ruins. But as you notice when we landed, there are a few obelisk fields outside the ruins, right? So I've only got 2 items on board this time. Sometimes it's just quicker to go back to the ship even if I've only got partly filled hold. Because of the distance I have to drive to get to things, as I find items I have to go further and further out from the ship. And just for time reasons it's quicker just to offload what I've got already if I'm near the ship. Then go on the hunt for some more. One area I definitely haven't explored yet is along this embankment ahead of the ship. Again, using the ship as a navigational marker, although it's very hard to know where you are, get very disoriented, I do know I haven't been to this part of the ruin yet. This embankment acts as a kind of highway to help you get there quickly, while maintaining a good view of what else is around. Obelisks. Looks like I've already found those items. No tyre tracks near them though. Or maybe there's nothing there. Artefacts are typically found amongst clusters of rock, as you've seen. I don't see anything there though. Something over there. Active obelisk, that would already been scanned. How do I know? Because it's appearing on my radar. They only do that once it's already been scanned. I haven't scanned any more this time as I'm more focused on finding artefacts than data. That also tells me that I've into that obelisk field already. I see a relic tower in the distance, minus its relic, because obviously I found it earlier. So what I thought I hadn't been to this part of the settlement, obviously I did. I came there via a different route. Again, get lost. Now it's a case of looking around, trying to find where I haven't been already. Tyre tracks disappear after quite a short time as the winds blow the soil around. So it's not a reliable method of detecting if I've been there already. Nope, nothing to find over there. haven't counted how many artifacts I've found, but typically there's around 20 items in when a site such as this. It's even harder to tell if I've already got items on board the ship from other sites I've been around. And there's not a hard and fast rule. Looks like there's something over there. I may have found it earlier. Nope, nothing there. A relic tower in the far distance, but I can see one I found earlier. You could see the glow of the relic at the top, if it was still there. But if I hadn't driven near it, it wouldn't have risen out of the ground, so... Looks like I've done this area already. While I'm outside the ruin now, sometimes you do find one or two items just outside the ruin's outer limits, so it's worth taking a look. Doesn't look like there's anything here though. What's this? Nothing there by the look of it. And back to the ship. Nothing more to find.